Hello everyone and welcome back to Breeding Positivity's Daily Tip Explainer video. Now, this is the last video in the series of the Daily Tips. However, in the coming few weeks, I will be launching another exciting series which I know is going to help you stay motivated, inspired, and positive. So continue to watch this space and interact with us so you can be the first to know about what is coming. Today's tip: leading in uncertainty. A good leader knows, a great leader understands. Understanding the needs of our people, our businesses, and our customers helps us to stay relevant, survive, and thrive. A good leader has sufficient knowledge to solve problems. However, a great leader has the ability to gain wisdom from a deeper understanding of their surroundings and resources. This skill allows a great leader to push their own limits as well as the limits of their team to achieve success in uncertain times, like we're experiencing now. There are tons of literature and information on the various qualities of a leader or the different leadership styles of successful people, but we are all unique, which requires us to adopt our own unique leadership style. However, we need to keep in mind that a great leader is able to move their people to doing what is right for the business rather than just getting them to do the right things. A great leader has a purpose, and this purpose has a vision, and it is the purpose and the vision that people buy into and share as part of their own human development and growth. People do business with people, and as a great leader, we need to be focused on the people aspects that drive our business. Anyone that thinks otherwise has yet to come to the reality that COVID-19 has brought. Without the movement of people fulfilling their needs and desires, the world has come to a halt, and countries, economies, and homes are being affected. A great leader is a selfless leader and is in tune with the needs of society at large. This does not mean that they're unable to make a profit, but rather they realize that if their product or service services the needs of the people at stake, suppliers, employees, customers, then their solutions become solutions of value, making the product or service offering something that is wanted and in demand. A great leader is able to connect and understand people in a way that makes them feel comfortable, which allows them to build trust. Trust is an important factor for us as human beings for survival. And in a time of crisis, we need our people to trust us that they will be able to survive any hardship together. A great leader encourages risk-taking, of course, within limitations, and this fosters creativity, maximizing the true potential of those we work with. A great leader is not born great. A great leader develops over time, learning, adapting, and more importantly, sharing what they know and what they have. In the 1960s, Elisabeth Kubler-Ross developed a wonderful model that takes us through the 5 stages of emotional change that a person goes through when experiencing a tragedy or tough time in their lives, such as COVID-19. The 5 stages detailed in the Kubler-Ross change curve are denial or shock. Denying the event such as COVID-19 exists and is true. Like myself, I'm sure that you have come across many people that are still in this stage. The second stage is anger. Angry that we have to be in lockdown, or that certain of our freedoms have been taken away, or angry that our businesses are now struggling. The third stage is bargaining. Bargaining with ourselves, trying to find a compromise of how we can survive the crisis. And the fourth stage is depression. It is always depressing to have to come to terms with the fact that we have to compromise on what we had for what we can get. And the final stage is acceptance. Accepting that this is the new now, and we now have to find creative and unique ways to stay relevant, survive, and thrive. The Kubler-Ross change curve is a great tool as it allows us as leaders to understand the different emotional challenges that ourselves as well as the people around us are going through during this crisis. And this gives us insight into how to get a better understanding of our people and manage them more effectively. Leading within times of uncertainty requires us to stay informed about everything internally as well as externally to our business. We need to connect with our suppliers, our team, as well as with our customers in a way that allows us to develop a relationship of comfort and trust. We need to understand where they are within the emotional stage of dealing with the crisis, and we need to guide rather than command and unite all of those around us in order for us to stay relevant, survive, and thrive. Thank you so much for being with us at Breeding Positivity over the last few weeks. I hope that the messages that have been delivered inspire, motivate you, and have provided you with some useful business management insight and tools that allow you to stay relevant, survive, and thrive. Don't forget to continue following us and subscribing so that you can be the first one to find out about the exciting stuff that is coming up soon. Breathingpositivity.com helps you help your business stay positive, relevant, survive, and thrive.